Hi, my name's Åsk Wäppling. You may know me better as Dabitch. I write at Adland, and I was asked to stop by for a little chat. So that's what I'm doing now. Oh, fabulous. I think they like this. This is probably one of the worst things of needing glasses. Is like you have to put makeup on. You're not wearing glasses, and then you put your glasses on, and you're like, "Oh, is that what we're gonna look like today?" Great, because you're sort of guesstimating. Actually, I wish you could have like one of those masks you just put on, and it like shoots out the makeup on you. But of course, if you misplace it, then you might like get eyeshadow on your eyebrows, and that could be a problem too. But basically, you're like, why is she cracking jokes about her eye makeup? And no, this is not a comment on that most recent Dove ad that said that women always comment about what they look like when they're talking on Zoom talks, which is true. But it's actually because I wanted to talk about appearances. Today, we have all these places where we keep up appearances, like that woman in the British TV show who kept spelling her name on the phone. You're trying to show something that you're not. You sit and hate like people's Instagrams, and you follow their Facebooks where everybody's baking sourdough bread, and it's all for show, really. It's not what's actually going on in anybody's life. I mean, my daughter has deleted Instagram for like the 5th time this week because there's so much that happens on that app that just makes her feel awful. And none of her friends, her real friends, can be not found on Instagram. Like, she has contact with her real friends in other ways. And that's what I was going to talk about. Because, I mean, you could sit there and you could watch everybody's Instagram. And when crazy stuff like this happens, where we're all locked down, like, how many of them did you actually call? Because what you really need is to keep up friendships rather than keep up appearances. And you want to have like one of those friends. You know what they say, like, friends help you move, but real friends help you move bodies. So what you want to be that friend that they can call at 3:00 in the morning. Like, I am on that list for some people. And the only way to get on that list is to, work on your friendships, because it's so easy to just get stuck in work and not make time. So what you should make time. You really need to, like, nobody's on their deathbed going, oh, I wish I had spent more time at the office and not talked so much with my family. I saw so many jokes when people were going into the quarantine too. They were like, oh no, now I'm going to have to hang out with my wife and kids. It's like, really? These are like the best people in my world, and you're going to stick me in for 2 months with them? Yeah, thanks. I like it. This is good. But there were a lot of places, and there was a previous time in my life where that would have been a really bad thing. And you can tell when somebody gets into like one of those relationships that are abusive by the fact that the first thing the abuser does is that they'll cut you off from your friends. So if you have somebody in your world who's coming up with more and more excuses to not be able to see you, you got to make an effort to keep them in there anyway. You have to, take time to go out for lunch for them if that's the only time they can do it. Because you want to be that person that they can call when they have to leave and they have to get out. So basically, I was just going to show you that this is what your phone should really look like. It should just be, it's your kids, your parents, your sisters, like even your brother, your annoying brother who kept stealing your albums in your room. Oh, wait, that was me. Or your sister who kept stealing all your fancy hair stuff. No, wait, that was me again. Just keep in touch with people, like make time. Call them over breakfast, call them when you're making dinner. Spend some time on voice chatting with people, because it will not only make you feel better, it'll make them feel better. There's a chain reaction to this. We need human contact. We need to actually be social animals, and we're not social on social media. On social media, we're doing something else. We're faking things. We're putting up memes, taking photos, art directing. It's not real. And real friendships are by voice. You should reach out And if your grandparents are still alive, why are you even watching this video? Why aren't you calling them? Just call your friends. The one you're thinking about right now that you haven't heard from in a while, call them. That's all I wanted to say.